Hello students, today we are going to deal with the important questions of trigonometry part 2 because part 1 I have already discussed with you in the last video. I have made different types of questions in the last video and I have given you the solutions of type 1 and type 2. Now in this video we are going to continue with the last video and I am going to give you the solutions of the other types of the questions which I have discussed. So let's see, without wasting our time, what are the questions and how we're going to solve it. Let's see. This is type 3 angles. So actually what type of questions are there? Type of questions are like if you are given with the two trigonometric ratios, the values of two trigonometric ratios, and you have to find the angles. Two angles in that, how you're going to find, right? We are going to convert it into a linear equation, pair of linear equations, and then we are going to solve it. But how? I have given you few steps you can solve of solving the question. Let's see what are the steps. First of all, you have to use trigonometric table to find the angle given. Means how we are going to do this. Let's see the solution side by side. If we are given that sine of a plus b is equal to 1, then you have to remember the trigonometric table which I have already discussed in my last videos. I have given you the link below. You can see that, and you have to see that in trigonometric ratio at what angle is sine becomes 1, right? Sine becomes 1 at sine of 90 degree, right? So that means sine of a plus b can be written as sine of 90 degree, right? Second step is take the inverse of the ratio given. Means similarly also it is given that cos of a minus b is equal to 1. That means cos of a minus b is equal to cos of 0 because cos is 1 at 0 degrees, right? Second step says that take the inverse of the ratio given. So let's mark first both the equations as equation number 1 and equation number 2. Then we will take the inverse of the ratio given. Means if it is given sine theta, you will take sine inverse on both the sides. If it is given cos theta, you will take cos inverse on both the sides. If it is given tan theta, you will take tan inverse. Because you can't cancel the ratios on both the sides. It's just taking inverses on both the sides, right? So let's take inverse on both the sides. So your sine will cancel with sine inverse. So you are left with, in equation number 1, you are left with a plus b is equal to 90 degree, and equation number 2 you are left with a minus b is equal to 0 degrees, right? So you have two pairs of linear equations in two variables, right? Third step says that and solve the pair of linear equations using elimination or substitution method. So you can solve these two by linear equation methods. So it is either substitution or elimination or any of the method you want to use, and you will find the answers as a is equal to 45 degree and b is equal to 45 degree. Just you need to solve the linear equations, right? So this is just a short proof of this and a quick one. So just remember the three steps. First step is remember the trigonometric table. Second step is take the inverse, and third is solve the linear equation, right? Similarly, another question from the same category. Let's see, if sine of a plus 2b is equal to root 3 by 2 and cos of a plus 4b is equal to 0 and a is greater than b, find the acute angles. Acute angles means obviously the answer is going to be less than 90 degree. That's why they are acute angles, right? And your answer is such that your angle A will be greater than angle B, right? Similar steps. First, we'll see the trigonometric table on which value of sine is equal to root 3 by 2. So sine of 60 is root 3 by 2. Similarly, cos of 90 degrees is equal to 0. So that means we have found out two values, sine 60 and cos 90. Second step is take the inverse on both the sides of the given ratio. We are marking the equation 1 and equation 2. So you will take sine inverse on both sides of equation 1 and cos inverse on both the sides of equation 2. So you will get a plus 2b, inverse, sine inverse and sine will cancel each other. So you get a plus 2b is equal to 60 degree and a plus 4b is equal to 90 degrees. So these are pair of linear equations. You will solve it and you get the answer. A is equal to 30 degree and b is equal to 15 degree. So any method, by any method, elimination or substitution or any other method, right? So this was type 3. Let's move on to the next type. This is type 4, which in which you have to find all the angles and all the sides of the given triangle, right triangle. So let's see what is the question. First of all, question says in a right triangle ABC, right angle at the point C. So it is right angle at the point C, and B is 60 degree. Your angle B is 60. AB is 15 centimeters. Find the remaining angles and sides. So you have to find all the remaining angles and sides. You are given that B is 60 degree, angle B is 60, and C is right angle, so C is 90 degree, right? So the third angle you can find out by angle sum property. Simple. Angle sum property says that sum of three angles is 180 degree. So your C angle is already 90, B is 60, so A will be automatically subtraction of 90 plus 60 from 180. So you'll get A is equal to 30 degree, right? And second thing he is asking is find all the sides. So one side is given to you, AB, that is 15 centimeters. So the other side you can find using trigonometric ratio. Steps says that first use angle sum property of the triangle to find the angle. To find the angle, you will use angle sum property. To find the sides, you will use trigonometric ratios. How? You will see the appropriate trigonometric ratio here. How the appropriate trigonometric ratio? You know that here your hypotenuse is given to you, right? So if hypotenuse is given to you, you have to use that ratio in which your hypotenuse come, right? And you have to find perpendicular and base, either of that, right? So you can find the perpendicular. If you want to find the perpendicular, so that means you are given with the hypotenuse and you have to find the perpendicular. That means you have to select the ratio in which perpendicular and hypotenuse comes, and that is sine, because sine is p by h, right? So sine 60 degree is equal to root 3 by 2, you know. Why 60? Because angle B is 60 degree, so you have to take sine of 60 degree, that is root 3 by 2, and that is equal to p by h. And your P is AC, you have to find out, and your H is 15 centimeters, right? So root 3 by 2 is equal to AC upon 15. So when you solve it, you'll get the answer AC is equal to 15 root 3 by 2 centimeters, right? Similarly, if you have to find the base, you can use any other ratio as well. Two methods are there. Either use any of the ratio. Ratio कैसे find out करेंगे? You have to find base, right? And you are given with hypotenuse, right? So that means B and H. B and H you will find in which ratio? Cos is B upon H. So that means if you have to find the base, you can use cos of 60 degree as well. And also you can use Pythagoras theorem, very famous theorem, Pythagoras theorem, that is applicable for your right angles. So you can use that as well. That is hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus perpendicular square. That means AB square is equal to AC square plus BC square in this case, right? So AB is given to be 15. AC you just have found out 15 root 3 by 2, and BC you need to find. So just have to solve the equation and you get BC is equal to 7.5 centimeters. So you can either use Pythagoras theorem or you can use cos of 60 degree. Both will give you the same answer, right? So these are the three steps. First step is just use the angle sum property. Second step is for finding the sides, you need to select a particular appropriate trigonometric ratio. Okay, I've told you how you're going to select the ratio, right? And third step is again for another side, you have to either take any trigonometric ratio or you have to use your Pythagoras theorem. Any of that, you'll get the same answer, right? So these were the steps for finding all the angles and all the sides of a triangle, a right triangle given, right? Let's move on to the next type. Next type is using quadrants. That's very, very, very important actually. How we are going to do that? Let's see. Your question says that sin x into sine of 90 degree minus x minus cos x into cos of 90 degree minus x is equal to 0. You have to show this, right? So how you're going to show this? Wherever such a kind of angles are given, 90 degree minus x or 180 minus x or 270 minus x or 360 minus x, you will always use the quadrants, which I have discussed with you in some videos. You can see, I'll give you the link, and that is our famous Add Sugar to Coffee, right? So you see that. And how we are going to solve this? Here also I have given you few steps. Let's see what are the steps. Use the quadrants to solve the given angles. Means you need to first solve the angles using the quadrants. So how? Let's take the left hand side first. If you take the left hand side, you can see that sine x is simplified already. So sine x will be sine x. Then sine of 90 degree minus x. To simplify this, you know that 90 minus theta, sine of 90 minus theta is cos theta, because it is in first quadrant, and first quadrant all signs are positive, so it will be positive cos x, but all the trigonometric ratios change each other, so sine का हो जाएगा cos, so it will be positive cos x in place of sine 90 minus x. Next, minus will come as minus. Cos x will be already simplified, so cos x will be cos x. Cos of 90 minus x will become sin x positive, because again in the first quadrant. 90 minus x. Minus means 90 se chota hai, again in the first quadrant, so it will be positive. Right? So this will become sin x into cos x minus cos x into sin x. Obviously, they will cancel each other and you'll get the answer 0, which is equal to right hand side. So they are equal to each other, hence proved. Similarly, one more question like this. You just have to simplify, right? In your first quadrant, all the trigonometric ratio change each other. Means sine becomes cos, cos becomes sine, right? Then sec become cosec, cosec becomes sec. And tan become cot, cot becomes tan. So this you have to remember, right? So how you will change this? Cos 90 minus 5 will become sin y. Sec will become cosec. And tan y is already simplified, so it will be as it is. In the denominator, cosec will become sec, sin 90 minus 5 will become cos y, and cot 90 minus 5 will become tan y, right? Plus, next tan 90 minus 5 will become cot y, and in the denominator cot y will be cot y. So cot y will cancel each other, will become 1, and in the first part also, all the terms will cancel each other and you get 1. Right, so 1 plus 1 will be 2, which is equal to right hand side, hence proved. Right, so this was just using the quadrants. You have to remember the quadrants to solve this type of questions. Now let's move on to our type 6. Type 6 says find an angle. An angle means you have to find just a single angle. An equation is given to you in the form of single variable, right? So find A if sine of A plus 36 degrees is equal to cos A, where A plus 36 degree is an acute angle. So how are you going to do this? You have simple steps again. Steps is change both the sides in the same trigonometric ratio using quadrants. So you have to change both the sides of equation in the single same trigonometric ratio. Either you change sine or you change cos. So I am changing cos here. So I am changing cos A as sine of 90 minus A. Right, now take inverse of the same ratio. अब जो ratio हमने same किया उसका inverse ले लेंगे both sides पे, तो हम cancel कर देंगे उसे. So you're left with A plus 36 degree is equal to 90 minus A. You just have to solve this linear equation and you will get the answer. A is equal to 27 degrees. So these are the 3 steps. First, you have to change both the sides of the equation into same trigonometric ratio. Then take inverse on both the sides of the same ratio and solve the linear equation. Similarly, another question from this, if sin A is equal to cos B, then find A plus B. Similarly, change this ratio equation in the same ratio, so you will come cos will become sin 90 minus D, right? And you will take inverse of both the sides, sin inverse on both the sides, you will have A is equal to sin 90 minus B. Sin inverse and sin will cancel each other, so A is equal to 90 degree minus B. So B will go on other side and you'll get A plus B is equal to 90 degree. That you need to found out. A plus B निकालना था, that will be 90 degree, right? So this is a simple question in which you have to find a single value, right? Let's move on to the next type. Next type is find the value of the expression. It is very common in your competitive exams as well. So just a simple way I'm going to tell you, either you solve the brackets, right, and you cut out everything and you'll get the answer, or either a very simple way. Trick is assume that value of an angle for which you feel all the values become easier. Means you will have to find a value of an angle here, that means here of x, at which all the values will become easier for you. So let's say either ज़्यादातर we take the values, mostly we take 0 degree or 90 degree or 45 degree. That are most easier values. If in equation you see sine degree, always take 0 degree angle. If you see somewhere cos, take 90 degree. And if you see somewhere tan, then take 45. This is the simple way to remember. Sine के लिए you will take 0, cos के लिए you take 90, and tan के लिए you take 45 degrees, right? So if you take this, here you can say it is tan. Tan is coming inside this. So let's take the value as 45 degrees.
But we want that one.
Right, so 45 degree will become, so expression will become 1 plus cot 45 minus cosec 45. You'll replace x by this, right? So next bracket will become 1 plus tan 45 plus sec 45. Just solve it, put the values. So cot 45 is 1, cosec 45 is root 2, tan 45 is 1, sec 45 is root 2 again. So it will become 2 minus root 2, 2 plus root 2. So it will be, formula is a plus b, a minus b, so it will be a square minus b square. So it will be 4 minus 2, that will become 2. So the answer will be 2. It is a simple way of doing this question. Or the another way is solve both the brackets, open it, and then you cancel it out and you'll get the answer 2 again. But in your competitive exams, you don't have so much of time, so just use this trick. And
But
when you see tan,
how many changes you have done?
you just replace the value of x by 45 degrees, right? More questions are left with me. 4 types are still left. We'll do it in the, we'll continue it in the next video. So keep watching, keep liking, and keep subscribing. Please subscribe the channel so that you get the notification of the next one. Thank you so much.